is your Rise affiliation leader. Shakedown, welcome back to 2K TV, my man.
You know who it is. It's your boy Shake. Back at it again, man. Sitting here with my boy LD2K, ready to get this Rise versus Elite opportunity on the game. So let's get it, man. It's gonna be fun.
Yeah, it's gonna.
Standing 6th place, number 17, at the other board, at 6'6" number 9, Dylan Brooks. At shooting guard, 6'7", number 1, Amin Thompson. At center, 6'10", number 28, Alfred Kingu. Starting at the other guard, 6'7", number 1, Metal Ball. The head coach of your home team. And let's hear it for your Houston Rockets.
Hello, and thanks for joining us, folks, for this midweek NBA action on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan courtside with Greg Anthony and Brent Barry. David Aldridge will join us momentarily from the sidelines. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. In the backcourt, it's McCollum and Jones. And for the Rockets, Tari Easton is out there with Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson, then it's Ball, and it's Brooks, and at the 3. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And the layup's good off the glass.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Williamson kicks to Valanciunas. Brooks covering, kicks it out to Jones. 4 on the shot clock. That shot missing. And here are the Rockets. Their last game a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
They shot the lights out from deep. Really stretched out the defense in that one.
Yep, made the defense work extremely hard and did a nice job of getting any advantage they could against a team that shot it well.
Houston shooting their first foul shots of the night here.
2 shots.
First free throw is good. This Pelican front office has done a great job, Brent, finding some diamonds in the rough, players that have now helped.
Think about it, Kevin. They grabbed Jose Alvarado and Najee Marshall, both undrafted players, and those guys are key rotation pieces to change the tempo of any game. Herb Jones, a great steal in the second round, defensively comes in, creates havoc. I mean, a lot of really impressive finds for this front office.
That one misses.
And Brent, remember that 2023 dunk contest? Trey Murphy made a strong showing going to the finals.
Yeah, I loved that he just got out there on that stage and showed what he could do. The kind of agility from a guy at his size with that kind of length, that functional coordination. Great to see him compete.
And the Rockets with possession here, following the score by New Orleans. Brooks kicks to Ball. to Şengün. Rebounded by Valanciunas.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there. Not getting old here. Seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Here's Brooks. The Pelicans make their last shot. They get the rebound. The Pelicans have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Chalk up 2 there.
See how Murphy stays strong against the defense. Doesn't let them alter anything he's doing.
Ball against McCollum. Brooks outside. It's good. The assist that time from Ball. Brooks has got 5 now.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Back to McCollum. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Williamson outside. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation.
Rockets ball.
While we've got a moment, let's now take a look at the teams that had the most second chance points on the season. Pelicans, number 1.
You know, they've been so aggressive on the offensive boards, and they're earning every one of those second chance buckets with that relentless effort.
Thompson surveying the floor. Here's Şengün. Takes it into the teeth of the D and converts the layup.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Williamson outside. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Don't underestimate Zion's ability to work his way around defenders. Quick with the ball there and pretty shifty.
Now here's Ball. Coming off a solid outing against the Lakers. And the shot goes down.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
And first time out of the game called for New Orleans. Greg, remember back when the 22-23 season started, the Rockets were among the youngest teams in the NBA.
And it's hard to win in this league with youth and inexperience. Houston's front office aggressively adding quality vets like Fred VanVleet in hopes of stabilizing that roster.
So both teams making some changes here. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Driving inside. And it's Alvarado missing.
There's a little bit of pressure on him, but not enough to cause him to miss a shot that's in that close.
Ball, the pass to Landale. Over Alvarado. Outside, Ball. 5 to shoot. Over Williams. Bessie. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, great timing. He is one tough customer on that offensive glass.
It's like he has a sixth sense of where that rebound is going. It's Williams with the drive as he pulls it in. Houston leading by 4. Here's Whitmore. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just sticking with it there. Ball's rebounding is so important to this team.
Alvarado passes to Williams. Up top, Hawkins. He has yet to score. New Orleans moving it around. Daniels with it over Green. Oh, and that one had the right spin on it, and it is good. And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Houston Rockets. 4-point game. 1:03 left in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes. Ball's got his second bucket tonight.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
Here's Alvarado. He's covered by Ball. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal foul.
You love the energy of Jose Alvarado. He just brings it on the floor. A clear fan favorite.
Has such a unique style of basketball, the way he goes about his business. And if a coach is smart, you're not trying to change it one bit. Jose brings all of that and mixes it up every single night.
And that one misses. And the Rockets making a change here. Van Vliet's checked in. And he ends up missing both free throws. Hey, Greg, here we are watching Cam Whitmore. What impresses you most about his game?
Kevin, for me, I think it's his toughness. He's not afraid to get physical underneath the basket, and I really love how gritty he is on the D as well.
Alvarado. It's rebounded by Houston.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And their offense already in a flow. Some stellar shooting to jump out to this league.
Now Alvarado. He had 19 points in the win against Boston. From 17 feet out. And no luck with that time on the buzzer beater.
And look at how focused Van Vliet is on D, not allowing the shooter any space.
And so it's Houston, ahead by 9 as the quarter comes to a close. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Rockets.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Let's make sure that that selfish nerve doesn't get tapped, because right now there's great ball movement. They're setting each other up. Let's see if that maintains.
Pelicans trail by 9. So the Pelican 5 right now. Underneath, in the post, it's Williamson and Valanciunas. Daniels out there with McCollum, and it's Jones in at the small forward spot. Now, here's Valanciunas. No scoring in this one.
A slight advantage for them in the rebound department, but that oftentimes is all it takes.
Green up on top. He's covered by Daniels. Green, no luck. McCollum outside. And that comes off the assist by Jones.
Well, making the floater look effortless. McCollum has the body control and touch to drop that kind of shot in consistently.
Here's Van Vliet. And he finishes nicely on the layup. Van Vliet's got the lead up to 9 now for the Rockets. Great. You look at the size of some of these point guards now. Magic Johnson would feel right at home.
Yeah, it's a part of a larger trend with all the switching defensively. If you have just one smaller guy on the floor, he is going to get targeted.
Now here's Van Vliet. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pelicans have a lot of weapons offensively, but there seem to be enough touches to go around. Coach Willie Green said there's a trust factor. All those guys, they go out and trust each other. It might be one guy's night in this game. It might be someone else in the next game. They always just want to make the right play. Kevin?
Yep. Thanks, D.A. Good stuff. The Rockets have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
That free throw good from Eason. Houston making some changes. Bassey's checked in. And Brooks subbed in for Green. Trey Murphy's checked in for the Pelicans. So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Pelicans trail by 10. McCollum outside. He's off on that one. The Rockets have gotten only one of their first 4 shots in the second quarter to drop. Nice shot by Thompson.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
Cullen passes to Valanciunas. Brooks covering. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets leading by 12. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Brooks has got 7 points in the game.
Oh, the balance Brooks has is impressive. Able to work through the defense and still capitalize.
Brooks covering. Back to McCollum. Passes it to Daniels. 6 to shoot. And it's Valanciunas that time on the assist by Daniels.
Well, a little physicality for a little guy goes a long way, but a little physicality from a big guy, that goes Valanciunas' way.
Now here's Brooks. Another key contributor to that nice win against the Lakers.
Total letdown by the D. Can't leave the bucket unprotected.
Absolutely. And it takes an easy 2 points onto the lead.
Will not find a higher percentage opportunity than that.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Their last game, a win against Boston, looking to carry it into this one.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game. Great adjustments on the offensive end.
Yeah, never stopped working. One of those games where just everybody was making shots, continual flow, and a very professional win.
Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Marshall, he's checked in for New Orleans. Hawkins comes in for Daniel.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
And he comes up with the deuce.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Back to McCollum. And McCollum with the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
And the call will be against Najee Marshall.
Personal foul.
That is his first foul of the game. Jock Landale's checked in for the Rockets. LaMelo Ball comes in for Fred VanVleet. The Pelicans also changing it up. Williams, he's checked in for Williamson. And it's Jose Alvarado in for C.J. McCollum. Here's Whitmore. Scoreless thus far.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
In the first half.
Over to the left wing. Pass to Hawkins. Here's Alvarado. Offline with his 3. Here's Brooks. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Their last encounter was in New Orleans.
The failure to make shots on a consistent basis, that's going to put you behind the 8 ball all night.
Well, the defense against them had a little something to do with it, but you still got to go out there. You got to find a way to get good looks. You got to keep working the system, and quite frankly, they just couldn't do that.
Whitmore with it. He's covered by Hawkins. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Whitmore's got his first basket.
Yeah, they're going to have a nice little run here.
They've been struggling here on offense.
Yeah, a bit of a dry spell for sure.
He takes it in. They get it back. Williams' shot is off.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
He lobs up the alley-oop pass. Oh, a nice defensive play to disrupt the alley-oop. Nice D from Brooks.
Well, that's how to protect the rim without fouling. Force him into an awkward release and a bit of an adjustment on the layup.
Landale misses. Pelicans trail by 16. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Scooped up. Out to the right wing. Marshall deciding where to go with it. 5 on the clock. There's the drive. Stolen by Thompson. Oh, and a fast break for the Rockets. The 15-footer, and it's Brooks. That time on the assist by Thompson. Brooks has got 11.
Inside, outside, mid-range, Brooks has the accuracy to make whatever look he gets work for him.
And so it's Houston holding a big 18-point lead to close the quarter. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. And we'll be back with you shortly.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. So far, a pretty lopsided game, but still one half to play. I'm Ernie Johnson, joined by Shaquille O'Neal and Kenny the Jet Smith. Houston holding the upper hand after the first two quarters. They are in control of this game, up by 18. Kenny, give us your take.
They're going right to the rim, finishing every chance they get. The D was helpless trying to stop them and beating them inside. I love the relentlessness and the aggressive style. This is how you impose your will on another team.
Shaq, how do you think New Orleans playing?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attacks. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. They trail by 18. Tari Easton is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then it's Thompson. And it's Ball in at the guard position. It's the 5 for Houston right now.
Great pass there from Herbert Jones. When someone's open, he'll find them.
A second-round pick in 2021, Brent Herb Jones immediately made an impact on the defensive end.
Now you wonder if being on the all-defensive team, or at least getting votes as a rookie, has changed Herb Jones' mentality about wanting to get Defensive Player of the Year. I know that sounds silly, but he's got the capability and versatility to be that much of an impact on the defensive end. We've seen Zion play that point forward very, very well. He's very adept at distributing.
And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Here's Ball. The pass to Şengün. Shot clock at 6. Deep 2 from Brooks. A quick back. It's good on the putback. And the Rockets lead by 18.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. Well, the Thompson twins, Amin and Asar, became the first set of twins to become first-round draft picks this summer. Amin said making the NBA has been a whole dream since the 3rd grade. Asar added, I always have someone there to push me and to keep it 100 with me. We're never too high or too low, and we're always just there for each other and want one another to succeed. Kevin?
Oh, man, that's tremendous. David, thanks. Offensive rebound, Jones. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
The paint, that's where Jones likes to live, and that's where he's comfortable. He can use that length to his advantage.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
Houston making some changes. Bassey's checked in. And it's Green in for Thompson. And a change for the Pelicans. Daniels, he's checked in for Trey Murphy. Van Vliet outside. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. The 10-footer finds the target. Van Vliet's got his second bucket of the night.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfect.
Valanciunas finds McCollum. Lots of room. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got 4 rebounds now tonight. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. And the wide open shot from Green. Sinks the triple. Green's got 6 points.
Green knows that he needs to take and make threes at a good clip. Nice shot there.
Pass to Daniel. Fades. And good as it just snugs right down through the net.
Well, looking into the gaps of the defense there, he's not going to miss many of those when he gets to that range.
Inside. Şengün with the bucket. Şengün's got 4 points now in the quarter.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
McCollum and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Van Vliet picks one up.
C.J. McCollum, really one of the more unique scorers in the league. And it has a lot to do with the peanut butter smoothness he has, handling the ball, being on great balance, and being one step ahead of the defense.
And the first one at the line is good.
And just so good off the bounce. C.J. McCollum is as frustrating to cover as anyone.
Yeah, but it's also, Greg, one of the players in the league that we appreciate the most because of the footwork, because of the fundamentals, maybe a little bit undersized. He finds ways to get it done with efficiency and effectiveness.
Both good from the line that time. Third quarter of basketball here and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. Here's Whitmore. Defended by Jones. Snatched up. Tries yet again. Here's Landale. And they finally get it to go. A full night's work on the boards in one trip down the floor. Pelicans trailed by 21. McCollum kicks to Williamson. And finished off by Williamson.
Yeah, so fun to watch him get fancy on any finish. Zion again to the rack.
And that's life above the rim. Courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. To the middle. And Whitmore throws it down.
Really heads up there. Played where you locate the best open pass and then you get it there for an easy bucket.
Cullen passes to Williamson. He dishes it to Jones. On the wing, Daniels. Right wing. Shot clock at 5. 2 open that time. Made it look too easy. Marshall's got his first basket of the night.
And they've really gotten on track here in the second half. After that shaky start, the field goal percentage steadily climbing. They couldn't make anything in that first break.
Now here's Green. 6 points for him. That one drops for him. Green's got his third bucket of the night.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over.
And they're allowing too many points in the paint. Coach is going to let them hear about it.
Yeah, coach knows that. They know that. In the timeout, they're going to hear about it, make the adjustment.
New Orleans making some changes here. Trey Murphy's checked in for Marshall. Hawkins comes in for Jones. And it's Jose Alvarado in for McCullough. Here is Daniels. The fadeaway. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got his 5th rebound in this one.
They've shown some strength in the paint today. Their work on the boards has been impressive. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Passes it to Hawkins. Kicks to Daniels. Daniels. Great positioning on the putback.
You know we talk about it all the time, guys. Those second chance buckets, always the result of that extra effort.
Şengün, no good. Pelicans trail by 21. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Alvarado passes to Williamson. Now Alvarado. Here is Daniels. Rockets with the rebound. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Whitmore with it. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Houston with a 21-point lead to end the quarter. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back. Now let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Well, there's a way to break down the defense with the handle, but you can do it with the pass. Prime example of that right there.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4. On the court for the Pelicans, getting the 4th quarter going, we've got Trey Murphy. Jose Alvarado is out there with Daniels. Then there's Jonas Valanciunas, and it's Jones in at the 3 slot. And there's Daniels. That's good on the assist from Jones.
Changing ends quickly. He's rewarded with a high percentage look.
Yeah, the defense trying to do their best to slow him down, but when he gets room like that, you got to look out.
And Thompson gets it to go.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Pass to Valanciunas. Outside, Jones. Lets it go from deep. Şengün with the rebound. Şengün's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. The offensive rebound, Brooks. That's his 6th field goal today, and that makes him now 6 for 11.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
There's the pass to Alvarado. And the NBA's new CBA cracking down on the top spending teams, Greg, but also the bottom spending teams.
Yeah, before teams had until the trade deadline to hit the minimum salary floor. Now they've got to be there day one, or they lose out on luxury tax distributions, which could end up in the millions.
Daniels with it. He's covered by Ball. And the Pelicans miss again. Now here's Brooks. He's covered closely. Here's Şengün. And Valanciunas pulls it down. Valanciunas has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Out of bounds. Houston takes possession. And getting very close to seeing our final list of contestants for the dunk contest. And you know everybody in the discussion right now really wants to compete.
I mean, who wouldn't? I mean, if you got the hops and the repertoire, you want to show what you can do.
Now you look at Williamson. Sitting at the top of the heap. Looks like he'll be planning on an appearance at the dunk contest this year.
Yeah, and I'm not surprised with his athleticism. This guy has got the goods, no doubt about it. The hops are incredible, and we'll just have to see what sort of creativity he can apply.
And we're getting closer and closer to having our contestants determined. So be sure to stay tuned as we'll be bringing you updates very, very soon.
And partner, if we had the contest today, I'd be happy with the group we have right now. Beyond the leaning, you could see his feet more set on that screen. Easy call.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Looking who's out there now for the Pelicans. Williamson is checked in for Daniels, and it's C.J. McCollum in for Jose Alvarado. Now, here's Ball. Pass to Eason. We've seen players criticized for skipping their media obligations after tough losses, Greg. How egregious is that in your opinion?
Well, you know, they say the true test of character is how you respond to when things aren't going your way. So, for me, it's important to be accountable in those tough moments.
Now here's McCollum. Pass to Valanciunas. Over Eason. No good, and they can't put an end to this drought. Houston leading by 23. Thompson outside. Şengün trying to free himself up, and Thompson gets it to go.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
A three from McCollum. Hits it from three-point range.
Yeah, clearly a defensive lapse there. He is automatic from deep if you're going to leave him that wide open. Big-time mistake.
Now, here's ball. Pass to Eason. Rebounded by Valanciunas. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from three-point range here in the fourth. Jones kicks to Valanciunas and stolen by Eason.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
And here is Brooks. 1:53 left in the fourth quarter. Thompson outside. Over Jones. The shot by Thompson, no good.
He's got so many ways to score in the post. Just nifty, uses fakes. You have to have a body on him every time he's down there.
And the rebound goes to the Rockets. Earlier in the game, they held a 25-point lead.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Rockets.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And so looking at their number, this will be win number 22 on the year.
And they will walk out of here feeling really good about themselves today, guys. A big win over a conference foe they'd split their previous 2 games with.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for Brooks.
It looked like a couple times they might be wearing him down, but not the case. At the offensive end, he was just devastating.
Here's Valanciunas. Got him with the pump fake, but couldn't finish. Houston's gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. And Whitmore gets it to go on the assist from Van Vliet.
This arena was rocking throughout the night. You could really feel the energy.
Yeah, huge motivation, always great for a young team, but veteran players also appreciate when fans come with that kind of energy and get into the spirit of the game. Now, he's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. There's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Over to the wing. To the right side. Here's Bassett over Williams. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Now Hawkins makes it off the glass.
Coaching staff would like some more shots from that range.
So we see Houston taking the W here. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go. And once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
And that about wraps it up. So for David Aldridge, Greg Anthony, Brett Barry, and the whole 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time. Have a great evening.
Damn. shot. Let's go.
Today I'm bringing in my buddy Josh. We've been playing 2K for over a decade together, so him and I have a nice two-man chemistry, and I'm also running with my man Eric, who's a great screen setter and a great popper, grabs rebounds. It's going to be a lot of fun. There we go. We had to bring out the elite swag out here with the apparel.
I see.
There we go. Good shot, E. I know you got that Kobe midi.
Welcome to another Groundhog Day NBA game. Shadows or not, it's time to get it going. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. Now let's take a look at Toronto's starting lineup. They've got Kelly Olynyk. Emmanuel Quickley is out there with Gary Trent. Then it's Bruce Brown, and it's Barnes in at the 4 spot. And for Houston, Dylan Brooks is out there with Tari Eason. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Thompson, and it's Şengün in at the center position. Oh, get ready for some speed tonight, Doris. Both of these teams like to get out and run.
Both of these teams are believers, BA, in the idea that the best shots often come within the first 10 seconds of the shot clock. It's going to be exciting. The one thing you anticipate, maybe a lot of substituting early to keep everyone's legs fresh.
Ball with a steal. Here's Brooks. Toronto grabs the miss. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
They just couldn't get into a rhythm offensively. They didn't shoot it well and also didn't get the best of looks.
I think even when you get quality looks, there was an inability to stay consistent. It is hard to win on a cold shooting night in today's NBA. The scoring is just too good.
As usual, he's right there to save the play. Nice timing on the tip in.
Pass to Eason. Fires from 14. Quickly with a rebound. For Toronto, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. About a minute played here so far in the first. Can't hit from in close. And Ball will bring it up here for Houston. Hauled in by Brown. Well, Grant, one of the things that keep Raptors fans positive is the youth that's represented on this roster.
Yeah, they've got a great core, BA, and lots of young guys on this team. But they're missing a star, yeah, probably, but they can be dangerous.
And the Rockets with possession here. The Raptors making their last shot. Here's Şengün. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
Already an intelligent playmaker, Thompson moves the ball well for a rookie.
Quickly outside. Pass to Barnes. Shoots over Eason. Barnes, no good. Brooks against Brown. Brooks, right side. Right wing. Here's Eason. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. It's going to go on Kelly Olynyk.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
At the line for Houston, Esau. 2 shots.
Take break. 2 shots.
That free throw misses. Grant, your first year in the league, 1995, the Houston Rockets were NBA champs.
Oh, BA, I mean, Hakeem the Dream made facing that team a nightmare. He was everywhere defensively, long and quick on his feet. That 95 Houston team was incredible.
He hits the second from the line. Here's Quickley. He really had an off game against the Bulls. Pass to Barnes. Trent outside. Shot clock at 5. Over Thompson. And the basket by Trent.
Now the shot mechanics are just so pure. Gary Trent Jr., such a dangerous shooter.
Ball against Quickly. Outside Easton. Now here's Şengün. Over Olynyk. And Şengün gets it to go. Şengün's got his second basket.
You can tell his hustle inspires the entire squad. He really gets everyone so amped up.
It's Quickly with a drive. Up and over Brooks. And Brown with the stuff.
And I'll tell you what, this is a guy who doesn't take a break at all on the boards.
Yeah, doing serious work. He likes being an anchor on the glass.
Well, but his defenders keep forgetting to box him out. He continues to just make them pay.
And Toronto calls time here. They're getting their first look of the season at the Rockets in this one.
It was surprising they lost both games to this team last year. You would have thought the opposite.
And the Rockets going with a whole new group out there. And here's a look at some numbers for Emmanuel Quickly. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Nora, that's good.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Now here's Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. Count it.
And shots like this seem to get Green going. I mean, he feels like he can score on any type of defense.
2 minutes remaining in the
Milton passes to Abaji. Here's Nora. Cassie pulls it in.
Great rim protection to prevent him from converting. Beautiful.
Here's Whitmore. Oh, no good. Had a chance to take the lead. The Raptors have gotten 5 of 11 shots to go. On the wing, Milton. Pass to Nora. 6 on the shot clock. And here's Pirtle. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. The Rockets have gone 4 of 8 and looking in control. Green, the pass to Van Vliet. Here's Bassie. Now here's Green. From 12 feet. And that one hits the back iron.
What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
There's 48 seconds left in the first quarter. Nora. And it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Rock the baby. Working the size advantage inside.
Here's Whitmore. No points so far. Can't get it to go, making him 0 for 2. The Raptors have gone 6 of 13 so far in this one. Pass to Milton, to the middle. Here's Pirtle. The Rockets pull it in. They're fresh off a win against the Pelicans.
And you know they had a great plan.
Oh, wow!
I'll tell you what, I mean, he is a creative, explosive finisher at the rim. Green loves putting on a show.
Here's Dick. Over Green. Can't connect from 14. 1 quarter in the books. And it's been a close one. Raptors out in front. They're up by 1. And we'll get the second quarter underway on the other side of this break. And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even on the scoreboard so far. You know, you take a look at the Raptors' performance here, guys. What are your thoughts?
Well, it's pretty obvious. I mean, cashing in on extra opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Yeah, the defense hasn't been there. They are getting hammered on second chance opportunities.
The Rockets trail. We've got ball. Tari Eason is out there with Dylan Brooks. Then there's Alperon Şengün. And it's Thompson in at the shooting guard. That's the group starting the second quarter for the Rockets. Now here's ball. 5 to shoot. Here's Brooks. That one rolls around and rims out.
Well, you simply have to shake that one off, right? You can't let that kind of missed opportunity bother you.
Here's Boucher for 3. Brooks with the rebound. And Brooks has got the ball here for Houston. And he makes it on the layup. Brooks has got his first 2 points.
Man, that's now 10 straight points in the paint. I'm not sure what's happened to their defense, man.
Thompson against Trent. Thompson with some nice D.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
From about 16, here's Eason. And he drops in the layup off the glass. And the Rockets lead by 3.
Very little resistance around the rim right now. That's the 5th straight bucket they've given up in the paint.
Pass to Trent. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now. It's rebounded by Şengün. The Rockets have gone 2 of 4 here in the second quarter. And let's send it over to Allie LaForce.
Well, R.J. Barrett, the 3rd overall pick in the 2019 draft, still a long way away from his prime. He said, quote, people think you should make this huge leap out of nowhere. And it's like if you just add 1 or 2 things to your game and just get better every year steadily, you are going to get where you want to go, whether it comes right away or it comes later. Brian?
Allie, thanks. Now here's ball. No made baskets yet. Şengün in the post. Boucher on it. And Şengün gets it to go. And over a long regular season, Graham, what are some of the things coaches do to keep things fresh and their players engaged?
Well, you said it best. It is a long season. And to keep it light, you have to have team outings and dinners and guest speakers. Intentional connections. That's what I call it. And really, there's so much pressure in this league. So those moments really allow you to bond and relax and really come together as a group.
Olynyk checked in for Trent. Thompson against Quickly. Right side Brown. Over ball. And the basket by Brown. Brown's got 6 points.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
Here's Thompson inside. Here's Eason. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
Brown scanning the floor. And the layup is good off the glass. Give him 8 points now.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
To the wing on the left. Şengün against Olynyk. And the basket is good. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And they found a nice flow offensively here in the second period.
Brooks against Barnes. And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. For Houston, they've gotten 5 of 7 shots to fall in the second. Thompson passes to Eason. Over quickly. Eason can't get it to go. For Toronto, they've got 2 of 7 attempts to drop since the end of the first quarter. Brown, that's good.
When you have vision at the forward spot, it always opens up and elevates a team. Scotty Barnes passing on display.
Timeout called. Houston.
Adjustments are a part of every game and every quarter of a game. I think Coach sees something here.
Well, this is a chess match. Looking ahead a few moves and trying to execute toward that.
Who wants one out there?
A line change here for Toronto. And the latest update on All-Star voting. Not much time left. Only a couple more days to cast your ballot.
Oh, it's coming down to the wire. Some of these players are sweating it out.
Well, you look at Barnes. He certainly earned a lot of votes, just not enough to start in the East.
And even if the fans don't vote him in as a starter, you figure he's going to be a reserve on the Eastern Conference All-Star team.
It's shaping up to be a terrific All-Star weekend. More news to come as we receive it. Here's Bassi. He's scoreless. Green with the ball. He's picked up by Pirtle. Green against Milton. And they'll turn it over. Couldn't get the shot off. A shot clock violation.
Toronto ball.
It's February. Let's see how things are shaping up in the East. You take a look at the Raptors. Right now, 6th in the conference. They want to keep improving.
You know, for the Raptors, no one expected them to be playing this well. But, hey, they are finding success and building upon it.
Yeah, they're certainly in better shape than I thought they'd be at this stage of the season. And by now we know when they're at their best, they can compete with any team in the league.
That's been the story of their offense so far, getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Here's Green. Oh, Green with a strong take.
Green is so used to having to overpower defenders, and he takes great pride in it.
Driving in. Here's Dick. The Rockets pull it in. Van Vliet on the wing, covered by Milton. Oh, swiped away. Here comes Toronto on the push. Here's Dick. And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here.
Shooting through contact. Grady Dick has a compact release that holds up well.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for the Rockets.
Well, guys, early on, they're driving the lane constantly, using their quickness to gain an advantage. Look at their points off penetration.
Yeah, and their assertiveness in the paint so far tonight has been impactful. They're really making it hard for the interior defense.
And it's tied up with that one. Well, Grant, with his size and range, Grady Dick is a ready-made floor spacer.
Oh, this kid is lights out shooting the ball, B.A. Such a threat to defenses. You can't lose track of him. He's always moving around the floor.
Now, here's Green. Last game for him, he picked up 10. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Raptors ball.
The Raptors have gone just 5 of 12 here in the second quarter. They now take the lead. Pirtle's gotten his second bucket.
They're finding ways to get the ball into the paint. 5 consecutive buckets.
Here's Bassi. And that comes off the assist by Green.
And that's just an all-around talent there. I mean, Green is dependable at finding his open teammates.
The Raptors have gotten 6 shots to fall out of 13 attempts here in the second. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Dick. Taking a look at his production. Averaging just over 8 points a game. 5 on the clock. Misses the jumper.
Listen, he can make that shot right there, but I do know they have other options they can go to.
It's a tie game here in Houston. And we've got more NBA action on 2K Sports coming your way after the break.
The Raptors, 25.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Houston found themselves in a close game in the first. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. In the second quarter, they put in the work to create a slight scoring advantage. Kenny, what'd you think about the Rockets?
Well, I like what I'm seeing on the offensive end. They're keeping things simple, getting to their spots and executing. Nothing fancy. Kind of like Shaq's suit.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And that should do it. With the second half about to begin, let's send you back to Kevin Harlan. Go back to Kevin Harlan. Go over there.
And And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. It has been quite a game for Bruce Brown.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, this second half could turn out to be a great one, as both teams trying to gain an edge. Checking out the group for Darko Rajakovic to start the second half. Emmanuel Quickly is out there with Gary Trent. Then there's Scotty Barnes. Then it's Bruce Brown. And it's Olynyk in at the 5, roaming the paint. Now here's Quickly. Yet to see a basket. And there's the lob. Trying to go for a lob there. Excellent defense and anticipation to stop it. Quickly against Ball. Brooks outside. To the paint. And Şengün throw it down.
Sees his man has the angle on the interior and drops a dime right there.
Toronto trailing. Now here's Quickly. You know, his stats have been solid, averaging around 18.5 points a game. Trent's shot is off.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
That boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes. What a big-time asset defensively.
Now here's Ball. His offense has been fantastic, averaging just over 17 a game. Brown inside, Brooks defending, and Brown the bucket on the assist by Quickly.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Brown against Brooks. Brooks. Barnes with the rebound.
1 for 5 has got to be a frustrating start, and they just don't look sharp right now. Can they find their offensive game?
Now here's Thompson, averaging around 6 a game. Kept alive. Pass to Şengün. Thompson outside. The 3. The Rockets again can't hit.
He is too good a shooter, guys, to be left open like that. The defense just dodged a bullet there.
For the lead. That one no good. Good work defensively by Brooks. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by in the third quarter. Thompson against Quickly. The kick out to Ball. Yes, and a nice assist from Thompson. Thompson's got 3 assists in the game.
Well, LaMelo Ball in the catch-and-shoot game. He says, I can get off the ball as well.
Now here's Quickly. No points yet. Pass to Trent. And with players like Morant and Giannis last season getting undercut around the rim, would you support moving the charge circle out a foot, Grant?
You know, BA, that's a good idea. I mean, I don't see why not. The league wants more highlights and less injuries, so it seems to make a lot of sense to me.
Eason, good.
Good things come to those who hustle. He creates the second chance opportunity.
The Raptors have gone only 1 for 6 here in the second half. Toronto calls timeout. One of the stories here, Alperen Şengün getting it done today.
Boy, he's been relentless, and to this point, they haven't had an answer for him on the inside. Let's see if they make some adjustments coming out of the timeout.
And the Rockets will go for a different look here. Landale's checked in for Şengün. Whitmore comes in for Eason. Jalen Green, he's checked in for Brooks. And Van Vliet is subbed in for LaMelo Ball. So Toronto going with almost an entire new group here. Pirtle's checked in for Olynyk. Boucher comes in for Scotty Barnes. Nora's checked in for Quickly. And it's Dick in for Trent. Pass to Whitmore. "13 feet out." Hauled in by Brown. Brown's got 5 rebounds in the game. Here's Dick. Green covering. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And with this break, we can see the teams that are wasting no time turning defense into offense. 4th, Toronto.
And lately, they've not only been forcing turnovers, but capitalizing on them on the other end. Hustling hard to convert every time.
Shooting 2.
And he can't get the first one.
And when you're looking at this year's rookie class, Dick stands out for his polish and versatility at the offensive end.
And the second free throw is good. Here's Van Vliet, still without a bucket. Throws it up high, and an emphatic jam on the lob.
Well, Fred Van Vliet is the prototypical floor general, and he just puts that pass exactly where it needs to be.
Here's Brown. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Shot from 12. Another one falls for Houston.
Yeah, good shot. I mean, Green makes it look easy.
The Raptors have gotten just 3 of 8 shots to go in the third quarter. Van Vliet against Brown. Over to the wing. Here's Dick. Count it. Dick's got his second basket on the night.
Woo, just selling the defense on the pump fake.
Thompson outside. Shoots from the block. Hurdle grabs a miss. The Raptors have gone 4 of 9 in the third quarter. Here's Nora. Oh, can't tie it up as that one misses. Fast break. Here come the Rockets. Three-pointer, Van Vliet. Pure from three-point range. And the Rockets lead by 5.
And they keep attacking from the three-point range here in the second half.
Pass to Nora. Boucher outside. Here's Dick. Takes the 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. Dick's got 9.
I'll tell you, Grady Dick can shoot for days. I mean, his confidence from beyond the arc is really incredible.
26 seconds left in the third. Here's Van Vliet, and the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And even from where we're sitting, you can clearly tell it was a foul.
At the line for 2, Fred Van Vliet.
First free throw is good.
I don't know how you cannot love Fred Van Vliet. This guy brings toughness. He's fearless in the clutch. He competes on the defensive end, and his IQ is as good as it gets.
Şengün checked in for Landale. And Toronto also making a switch. Abaji's checked in. Both free throws good from Van Vliet.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Here's Dick. He's got 9. Unloads. The shot that time not on target. And we've reached the end of the third. The Rockets on top, up by 4. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break.
37.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist to the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
And when you're the beneficiary of a pass that good, you better deliver, and he did just that.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. Alperen Sengun out there with Tari Eason. Then there's LaMelo Ball. Then it's Fred VanVleet. And it's Brooks in at the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. Here's Abaji. And good. Got the friendly bounce off the right side of the rim. Agbaji's got his first basket. Down low. That's good from VanVleet. And the assist by Brooks.
Boy, it's amazing to think Fred VanVleet went undrafted. He has turned himself into a legit threat.
Quickly with the ball. Right side Barnes. Shoots over Eason. It's rebounded by Houston.
Boy, a miss like that will drive any scorer crazy, especially with the defender giving a cushion.
Brooks against Olynyk. Here's Sengun. Another basket. He's now 6 for 7 in the contest.
It's winning time, and that's a winning play.
Now quickly. Outside Barnes. Just 5 to shoot. Fires the 3. Rockets with a rebound. Eason's got 5 rebounds tonight. And here's VanVleet. He'll bring it up for the Rockets. They lead by 6. That's their biggest margin. Ball no good.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Trent up top, defended by Sengun. Barnes feeling it out a bit. Ball with the rebound. Ball's got 4 rebounds now. Here's Brooks. It's good. And the assist that time from Ball. And now it's an 8-point Rocket lead.
I tell you, the vision is simply special. LaMelo Ball toys with the defense, creates easy opportunities for his teammates.
The Rockets have got 3 of 6 shots to go in this fourth quarter. A chance to extend the lead to double digits, but it's no good. For Toronto, they've gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. And it's blocked.
Well, you love the 6'7" length that LaMelo Ball brings as a defender. Just gets a hand on that and sends it back.
Sengun, no good.
Well, he saw the play coming together, but the timing was just a little off.
It was a really good thought, for sure, but the lob has got to be better than that.
Strong finish to cut into that lead a little.
And left no doubt with that one, Grant. Timeout call. Houston.
Yeah, Coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
And the Raptors making a change here. Hurdle's checked in. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Hey guys, during that last break, I heard Ime Udoka as he talked with the team. He was pumping them up, saying those guys had no idea what they were in for tonight. We've come this far, don't let up now. And guys, he's going to be stoking the fire until the win is in the books.
All right, Allie, thanks once again. The Raptors have gone 2 for 7 from the field here in the fourth. Not great. Trent. Can't get it to drop. Ooh, excellent D there from Ball. Houston in the lead. The kick out to VanVleet. Pass to Sengun. Good. And VanVleet gets the assist. VanVleet's got his 3rd assist of the night.
Boy, doesn't get any easier than that. What a size advantage, and just goes to work.
And Toronto calls time here.
And with the offense reeling, Coach has to get these guys on the same page.
And to me, they're just taking too many tough shots. And when they do get an easy one, the confidence just isn't there.
All right, time now to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Alperen Sengun.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Oh, he's a crowd favorite. This building is never more alive than when he's at his best. And he was beyond at his best tonight. He had this place going crazy.
This guy is competitively tough and will not back away from physical defense. Go ahead, Fred VanVleet.
Trent, the pass to Barnes. Quickly outside. It's rebounded by Houston. Brooks has got his 4th rebound in this one. Thompson outside. A minute 29 left in the 4th quarter. VanVleet, the pass to Şengün. That one falls. 8 of 10 and scoring with confidence.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
And at this point, it is their game to lose. They've done such a good job building the lead.
Brown can't hit. They've got time on their side here, Grant.
And if they're smart, they'll milk the clock a little. Barring a miracle comeback, this one is wrapped up. They were able to control the tempo and flow of the game, and it will end in a victory for the Rockets.
They were the more accurate club, and in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And with this one safely in the books, it'll mark their 23rd win of the year.
And with this one all but in the record books, they set the tone in the first of what will be only 2 meetings between these teams.
Now the Raptors with it, down by 12. They grab their own miss. The shot by Pirtle, no good.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And what you love about his work defensively, the ability to challenge and change shots without fouling.
And here is Thompson. And so it's the Rockets taking care of business in this one. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
Fred, no surprise, a great defensive showing tonight. What is it that makes this team so suffocating at that end of the floor?
Well, I think we're getting pretty good effort from each guy individually. I think we're finding our package defensively as a team, as a coaching staff, and just kind of gelling and putting together individual game plans from the coaches and trying to execute it.
No doubt. Thanks, Fred.
Allie, thank you as always. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. We'll see you later.
No good.
Oh, that's bad. That's bad. Woo! Let's go. How we feeling, Shake? 7-7.
I like a close game.
Me too.
No reach. Hands up. Hands up. Ooh.
There we go.
And a look behind the curtain here. Final preparations for the challenge ahead. Hoping to come out of the gates strong. Hi everyone, we're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. Here's the starting group for Houston. Tari Eason is out there with Brooks. Then it's Alperen Şengün. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Thompson in at the 2 guard. And for the Timberwolves, the wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniels. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard position. And in the NBA, Richard, the front court positions more than any other, evolving quite a bit in recent years.
Yeah, more versatility is required now than ever before. And both of these teams are loaded with talent in their front court. This should be an exciting watch.
Now, here's Thompson. Here's Şengün. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Şengün's got the first points on the scoreboard for the Rockets. Here's McLaughlin. Towns wide open. Thompson with the rebound. Pass to Şengün. Here's Eason. And some nice passing there by Houston. Nice shot by Thompson.
We see this night in and night out. Thompson uses his size and elevation to make tough shots in the paint.
Oh, here's Edwards. Nice game with 30 points. Kicks to McDaniels. No good on the shot. Nice D from Brooks. Thompson against Edwards. 14 feet away. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
I think the defense will live with him taking mid-range jumpers, but maybe just a little bit more resistance. And that's what they teach you at every level. Get a body on your man, box out, grab the board.
And what a splash Tari Eason has made with his defense since entering the league.
Yeah, he's just so disruptive when he's on the ball, Greg. He has those arms that just knock everything free. The man is an absolute menace on that side of the floor.
Now here's Towns, following the miss by Dylan Brooks. Towns, the pass to Gobert. Good, and the assist goes to Towns.
This is Rudy in his zone, where his shot is within easy reach.
Ball with it, now defended by Gobert. Ball, the pass to Şengün. Lays it up and banks it in.
And Ball is a proven distributor. He's got a real talent for spotting the cracks in the D.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
The Timberwolves shooting their first free throws here for the night.
Minnesota, Jordan McLaughlin.
And he makes the first. After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
And so he's able to get 1 of 2.
And we've seen some pretty impressive things from Alperen Şengün.
Yeah, young fella already has a record to his name. The youngest center to get at least 30 points, 15 rebounds, and 5 assists in one game. Do you want to know who the previous record holder was, Greg? Listen, I got you. It was Shaq.
Another miss by Minnesota. Houston leading by 3. The shot by Thompson, no good.
Just enough resistance to force the miss. Barely. That's one he'll generally make.
It's Edwards on the wing. He's covered by Ball. Gobert dishes to Towns. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Edwards. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops.
Man, that's what they're looking for from Edwards. Scoring from all areas of the court, even mid-range, keeps the defense honest.
And now the first timeout called here for the Rockets. This game coming on the heels of their win against Toronto.
Yeah, and that one, they caused a lot of misfires with their intensity on the defensive end.
They were hustling to get in front of every play they could, always getting a hand in the shooter's face.
Big group substitution now for Minnesota. Reed, he's checked in for Rudy Gobert. Anderson comes in for Karl Anthony Towns. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for McDaniels. And Monte Morris subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Here's Landale. Right side, Green. Unloads. Wide open shot is on the money.
Just a beautiful jump shot. Green is the prototype NBA 2-guard.
Here's Anderson, and that one drops. Here's Van Vliet. 9 points last game out. Pass to Whitmore. Back to Van Vliet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. The pass to Landale. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off the shot before second violation. Just a quick look now at how the point totals have looked over the last several months for LaMelo Ball.
It's been surprising to me to see him take a little bit of a tumble lately in terms of what he's doing for them offensively. The points just haven't been there for him like they were a few months back. The defenses he's facing have adjusted to him, and he hasn't been able to make his own adjustments.
Now, here is Morris. Nothing on the board. Takes a shot at the elbow. Here's Reed. And no good. Had a chance to take the lead there. The Rockets have gone 50% from the field to this point, 4 of 8. Fires from the line. Kept alive by Houston. Here's Green on target from 13 feet.
I like everything he's doing so far offensively, finding his spots, making strong selections.
Bounce pass from Morris. Here's Reed. Landale grabs the miss.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
Offensive rebound. Bassey. Bank shot. No good. Timberwolves trail by 3. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stop.
And I'm bothered by the contact inside. Edwards plays the game with so much physicality.
And here is Green. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. 20 seconds left here in the first quarter. Out of bounds, Minnesota takes possession. And here's Edwards. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. They trail by 1. Seconds left. No good that time. And still a close game as the first quarter comes to a close. Rockets ahead, up by 1. And we'll get it going after this from the Target Center. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And looking at what we've seen from Houston, what do you guys think?
What we saw in that first quarter, they won their matchups defensively.
Making it as difficult as possible for the offense to find clean looks. Great stuff.
Now the Timberwolves with it, taking a look at the Rockets. The wings, Green and Brooks. Alperen Şengün out there with Whitmore. And it's Ball in at the 1 spot.
And you see Big Cat has the size and coordination. Hard to bump him out of his rhythm.
Hey, Greg, even by modern big man standards, Karl Anthony Towns can really shoot the 3.
Yeah, and the only center to win a three-point shooting contest. Towns has developed a terrific stroke, and he just shoots the ball as well as most of the guards in our league.
Now here's Towns. Missed inside. Green left side. Passes to Şengün. Whitmore with it, defended by Towns. Now here's Green. Takes the 3. Şengün, rebounded by the Timberwolves. Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Pass to Alexander Walker. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice feed. Alexander Walker's got the lead up to 3 now for the Timberwolves. Rockets have gone 0 of 3 and are still looking for that first bucket here in the second quarter. Whitmore with it, working on McDaniels. And it's Whitmore missing. Now here's McDaniels. Brooks covering. Morris outside. The feed to Gobert. Pass to Alexander Walker. Shot clock at 3. Over Green. And it's good with time running down in the shot clock. Now it's a 5-point Timberwolves lead.
And after that ragged first quarter, they're getting some momentum, some confidence. Nice flow.
There's Green with the 3. And the 3 ball is good. Green's got 7.
For Jalen Green to be an all-star level guy, he's got to knock down those 3s.
Ball against Morris. It's up a 3. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And you have to like how active Brooks is on the floor, working hard to be where his team needs him on that break.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout. What an entrance to the league Jalen Green has had.
So much success early on in his career, and it was expected. He's a scoring machine. Anything he's asked to do on the floor, he can get it done.
Reed, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. Jordan McLaughlin comes in for Monte Morris. Tari Eason's checked in for Houston. Thompson comes in for Dylan Brooks. Here's McLaughlin. Last time, 14 points for him. Shot good by Alexander Walker.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
It's trailed by 3. Now ball. Here's Easton. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. That one is on Towns.
No question, he got bumped on that shot.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
The story so far has been their mid-range shooting. The analytics might not like it, but elite offenses still knock it down from that area.
And also, guys, they're out-muscling their opponent. The points in the paint are piling up because of that aggressiveness.
That free throw, no good. When it comes to the essential components of a winning team, GA, how much importance do you place on veteran leadership?
Kevin, I think it's important. You want a few guys in the locker room who've seen it all. Players who can keep the ship steady if the team kind of goes awry or has a tough stretch.
And the second free throw, good. And it's Anderson with the ball for the Timberwolves. Only giving up 6 here in this quarter. Last game matched up with the Magic. A tough loss there.
Well, I felt like they were never on the same page defensively in that one. Gave up way too many easy shots.
Boy, they looked like they were asleep on that end of the floor. No one was talking. No one was paying attention. Yeah, it was rough.
Rockets have gone 2 of 6 from the field in the second quarter so far. And there's the pass to Landale. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 8 so far here in the second quarter. Here's Edwards. And there it is for him. Edwards got 6.
And great strength and body control from Edwards. Able to finish through the contact.
Passes it to Landale. Back to ball. Over Edwards. And with that shot, the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 2 points with that basket from Ball.
And we knew LaMelo was talented coming into the league. What we didn't quite know was how much of an impact he would make in terms of controlling the flow of the game.
Timberwolves foul. Anderson. First personal foul. Second team foul.
For Houston, they have converted 1 of 2 free throws so far today.
Thompson, 2 shots.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Thompson is one of the best pure athletes to come into the league in quite some time. He's fast, and boy, can he fly.
And the Rockets making a change here. Bassey's checked in. And so Thompson nails both of them. We've got 1:23 left to play here in the half. Here's McLaughlin, covered by Van Vliet. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Blanketed by the D, fights to the rim for the layup. Towns has got 4 points in the quarter.
I mean, in a word, resilient. When you think about his interior scoring ability, Towns is able to power through the defense for that one.
Now here's Thompson, currently averaging almost 6 points a game. Pass to Bassey. Just 4 to shoot. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Edwards inside, working on Thompson. Edwards can't hit. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And Vliet on the wing. with the drive. Back to Thompson. Pass to Bassie. Here's Eason. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Eason's got it all tied up now for Houston.
No, he's just ridiculous. He is just an absolute surgeon when he has the ball. This man is surgical. There is no way to slow him down when he wants to score.
Tie game in Minnesota. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Welcome back to 2K Sports, everybody. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. Let's talk about that first half. It was a closely contested first quarter for Minnesota. Some good action during the period, as it was just a one-point game at the end of one. They were slightly better in the second. Not a big difference between these two teams. And Shaq, what do you think about what we saw from Minnesota?
Well, they could be ahead in this game if they were taking care of the boards. More possession means more scoring opportunities. A few rebounds either way could decide the outcome of the game. Ultimately, this game will come down to who wants to win.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about Houston?
The road can be unfriendly, and they've clearly risen to the challenge. They're shrugging off the chants from the fans. Defense, you solid. That's no. They're playing their focus, and they're getting to work. They're playing with a lot of confidence.
And that wraps up the halftime show. Third quarter set to begin in just a few.
And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Here's McLaughlin. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's McLaughlin in at the point guard. So that's the Timberwolves 5.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
Here's Brooks. A miss that time would have put him up. Brooks has gotten just one of his 4 attempts from the floor tonight. McDaniels with the ball. Hasn't made one yet. McLaughlin, the pass to Towns. Misses the 3. The Rockets shooting 38% from the field. A pretty weak showing for them. That puts them in the lead. And that's now 6 points from Amen Thompson.
And Thompson letting his athleticism take over there as he was bumped.
Here's Towns. Eason grabs the board.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And good that time. Edwards got 8 points.
Got that one to go. Okay, now 1 for 4 at the start of the second half.
Now here's Brooks. McDaniels defending. Takes the 13-footer off the left rim and out.
Looked like he just rushed it there. Just maybe take a little bit more time in the future.
Just 5 on the clock. Tries it from 19. It's rebounded by Houston.
Yeah, the offense scuffling a bit to start this second half. Only 1 for the first 5.
Ball kicks to Brooks. To the inside. Oh, and he pops it off the glass. Wow. Şengün with the bucket. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. And the Timberwolves call time.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
And some changes here for the Timberwolves. Alexander Walker, he's checked in for Karl Anthony Towns. And Morris subbed in for Jordan McLaughlin. Whitmore, he's checked in for the Rockets. Green comes in for Brooks. Now here's Edwards. 8 points for him. Now the pass to Alexander Walker. It's rebounded by Houston. Şengün's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
That's just so soft. Green just trickled that one in.
Morris passes to Edwards. Now here's McDaniel. Still yet to score. Ball against Morris. Back to McDaniel. Off target with his 3.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold stream.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Now here's Green. He's got 9. Pass to Şengün. Outside, Ball. Good on the 3-point shot. And it's a 7-point Houston lead.
Loving the energy right now here in the third quarter as they try to take control of this game.
Yes, this is a pivotal moment in this game. Those extra possessions right now, they just mean a little bit more.
Here's Alexander Walker. He has 7.
Just outworking the shooter, keeping the shot off target and bagging the rebound.
Here's Ball. And no good. Good work defensively by Morris. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. All the officials are all over that one.
Foul. Elbow. 2.
It's his first trip to the line.
You know, when you look at his numbers this season, he's had a respectable number, 77%.
Shooting 2.
The free throw drops for McDaniels. Minnesota making some changes. Reed comes in for Gobert. And it's Anderson in for Edwards. And then for Houston, Bassey's checked in. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Ball. And McDaniels drops them both. Rockets leading by 5. 1:37 left in the third. Going inside. Offensive rebound. Şengün. And a missed layup.
Nice work to rise up and secure that miss. Solid rebounding effort from him.
Morris passes to Reed. Over Whitmore. Here's Alexander Walker. Good on the shot. Alexander Walker's got 9 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now here's VanVleet. Still without a basket.
Great move on his way to the bucket there. Just couldn't get it to fall.
Here's Alexander Walker. Headed by Green. A shot by Alexander Walker, no good. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
Let's see how they play the clock.
Green in the post. Pass to Whitmore. Good D by Anderson. Timberwolves trail by 3. Alexander Walker passes to Morris. Down low. Bounce pass from Reed. Here's McDaniels. Banked in off the glass. McDaniels got 4 this quarter.
I love how he establishes his post position inside before he converts.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Rockets lead by 1. We'll take a quick break, then get you back to the action. And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the 4th quarter. Houston in the lead. 4th quarter on the court for the Rockets. They've got Tari Eason. Red Van Vliet out there with LaMelo Ball. Then there's Dylan Brooks. And it's Landale in at the 5 spot. Now here's Van Vliet. Shoots it up. Can't nail the jumper. Here's McLaughlin. Timberwolves passing it around. Towns down low. He's covered by Eason. And so Van Vliet will bring it up for the Houston Rockets. They lead by 1, and it's good, 2 points.
Oh, smart dish there by Brooks to a wide open man, getting him the assist and his team some needed points.
Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Pass to Towns. He dishes it to McDaniels. Just 5 to shoot. Rockets with the rebound. Van Vliet outside. The pass to Eason. Karl Anthony Towns with the rebound. Towns has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Here's McDaniels. Doesn't go for him. Nice D from Brooks. Rockets leading by 3. Van Vliet deciding where to go with it. To the paint. It's tipped. And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball. The field for the 3-point contest is about to be finalized. And I'll tell you, we have some shooters here who are going to make this year's event a very heated competition.
Kevin, it always is. There's more pride involved in the 3-point contest than in any other part of All-Star Weekend. Each one of those guys wants to prove they are the best shooter in the world.
You take a look at Towns. He's going to need to leapfrog quite a few great shooters if he's going to be a part of the 3-point festivities in All-Star Weekend, but maybe he can do it.
I mean, anything's possible, especially if he has a few big games from beyond the arc before All-Star Weekend. That'd give him a nice bump in the voting.
And the excitement for this year's 3-point contest keeps growing as we get closer to All-Star Weekend. Some amazing shooters in line to take part.
Hard to pick a winner out of that group of contenders, but safe to say it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Minnesota calls timeout.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And Coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
Rudy Gobert, who's checked in for Minnesota. And then for Houston, Şengün comes in for Jock Landale. It's Thompson in for Fred Van Vliet. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, guys, here's what Chris Finch went over with his guys during the break. Now he's encouraging them to keep attacking in the paint. He said, when you get inside, you score. Simple as that. Keep attacking and don't settle for anything that's not at the rim. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Now, here's Thompson. The 3. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got 4 rebounds in this game.
And they've had the edge in rebounding all night long, and none bigger than that one right there. Man, what a creative finisher. Edwards is so fast in how he gets up to throw it down.
And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Thompson passes to Şengün. Here's Eason. Nice shot from the wing. Eason's got 4 points in the quarter. Timberwolves trail by 5. Passes it to Gobert. Here's McLaughlin. To the left side wing. Here's McDaniels. And airballs the triple. That one was way off. Here's Brooks. Offensive rebound. The putback. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Got it, and the Houston leads the cut to just 5 points in the basket from Edwards.
And the more experience Edwards gets, the better he'll become, especially when he's stepping up and hitting the big shots.
Brooks with the bucket.
And bullseye with that assist. Nice delivery there in traffic.
For Minnesota, they've gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter.
Oh, my goodness. And how about athleticism from Edwards rocketing off the drive there for the slam. No clue where that pass was going. That is a brutal turnover.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Knocked loose. Stolen by Ball. To the inside. That's in. Coming off the assist from Thompson. Thompson's got his 3rd assist on the night.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Oh, here's Edwards. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
First team foul. At the line for your Timberwolves, Anthony Edwards.
Shooting 2.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second.
And talented in so many ways. Edwards is focusing on 2 things. The refining of his shot mechanics and the sustained level of engagement.
That's good. Going 1 of 2 from the line, and that trims the lead to 6.
Yeah, he cuts the deficit a little bit, but not as much as he could have. One miss can make a big difference.
Here's Ball. Sinks that one from the post. Ball's got 4 points now in the quarter.
LaMelo using that body control there, making a play off contact.
Here's Edwards. Basket number 8 for him on 13 tries. That's 62% so far.
And he is built to be the man for this team. Edwards answering the bell and executing.
Here's Ball. He misses it. He's 4 for 7 from the floor. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 10 here in the final period. Not the time to go cold. And here's Thompson out to the wing. And Jordan McLaughlin picks up the foul here. That's his first foul.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
Timberwolves on defense. And Thompson gets it to go in on the assist by Ball. Thompson's got the lead up to 8 now for the Rockets. And the Timberwolves call time here. They trail by 8. There's 39 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And now, let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And he's provided them with a major mismatch on that low block tonight. That they've been able to lean on his scoring in the paint. And if nothing else has worked, he's given them a reliable option on every possession.
There must be something about playing in a hostile environment that drives him. He is really fed off that. There's 39 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Here's Towns. It's rebounded by Houston. Guys, you've got to think a basket here would seal it.
No question. That would be all she wrote.
A shot by Thompson, and no one's around. And he can't extend the lead to double digits.
Not enough ticks left on the clock to save them tonight.
Yeah, they got to be disappointed with this result.
And that was a little bit of a range check for him.
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
So we see the Rockets get the win here. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time, GA, this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crunch time. Don't give them any chance to lift their team up at the finish.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan thanking you for watching. So long, everyone.